Hey everybody, and welcome back to We the Revolution. I'm going to jump back in here at Act 1, Day 19. The revolutionaries like us pretty well, the common folk and the aristocrats, a little bit of a dislike, but not too bad. Okay. Here is Francois Henriot. Good morning, Citizen Posh has asked to see you urgently. He must know. He must know what? If we had something to do with his daughter and his daughter's girlfriend? That remains to be seen. Lead the way. Or he must know that we did it.
Danton, you traitor! How could you?
Hello, Bosch.
Fidel, thank you for coming at such a short notice. Danton betrayed me.
Yeah,
Danton,
he wasn't the only one.
We used to be allies. I asked for his help, but he never came. You did.
We are friends, Jean.
I must destroy him. Make him pay. We must.
Let me dump the volume down a little bit because that seemed a little loud. Let me see if I can reduce the volume just a little bit here. There. So hopefully that didn't create a problem because I had to kind of exit out of the game real quick and change it on my recording side. So let's see. Jean-Nicolas Pache. How did he get here? What proof does he have of Danton's misdeeds? Where is the proof? You can trust me. I have 7 influence, so I can afford to spend a couple of these. Bullheaded. Oversensitive. I don't know if this teaches me anything because I don't really know how to respond. How did he get here? Bullheaded. He's bullheaded to this. What if we go aggressive on that? I mean, I'm just saying red matches red. I don't think maybe it's good to meet a bullheaded guy with aggression, but he's oversensitive to this one. What proof does he have of Danton's misdeeds? He's oversensitive. Let's not try to push him. Let's try to be a little humble, little humility. Where's the proof? He's withdrawn on that one. Let's be manipulative. I don't know. And you can trust me. Let's be humble on that one. Oh, that seems like a perfect argument. A perfect argument. Okay, so when someone is oversensitive, we need to be humble. And when they are withdrawn, we should try to manipulate them out. Okay, so aggressive, humility, manipulation, humility, and it'll tell me that in a minute. It should light up. How did he get here? Aggressive.
Who is the bastard that dared raise his hand against a servant of the state? And for what reasons?
Apparently, I betrayed France. I am not a saint, I know, but treason? And who is accusing me? That political whore, Danton? I do not know for sure, but I can feel that he was involved in those accusations.
What proof does he have?
If anyone deserves to be decapitated, it is Danton, for his pretending to be your friend. We need to fight him. You must have some proof of his misdeeds that we could use against him.
What made you come to me? Why would you risk meeting a traitor? Why, Fidel?
Because you're
Forget
my friend,
about
remember?
Royalty and let me die.
My friend.
I deserve this punishment.
Once the trial begins, your fate will be set. If there is any evidence for treason, the accused cannot be saved. I can, however, make sure that evidence will never be disclosed. But to do that, I need to have proof of Danton's misdeeds. That is the only way. Where do you keep it, Jean? Jean, listen to the voice of
So we're trying to play the two against each other.
Every minute brings you closer to death.
And we're definitely not helping him.
There is nothing you can do while imprisoned here. I am offering help. Take it.
Really? You will help me? I did something horrible in the past. Someone forced me to do it, and now I am filled with regrets. I will owe you an enormous debt.
What is it? Did you try to stab me in the
proof
in the
against
stomach?
Danton is hidden in a safe in my office. Ask my assistant for the key.
A safe in
Thank you,
your
boss.
office.
I know what to do with it.
No, thank you. I misjudged you, Fidel. You are a true friend.
That's not true at all.
Of course, Jean. Of course.
What do we get? Achievement unlocked. Speaker. That's probably, you can't see this, but it's right here. Probably for getting everything a perfect way. Revolutionaries +6. We didn't really need the revolutionaries to like us more. Okay. Common folk and the aristocrats still kind of don't like us. Revolutionaries absolutely love us. We have someone here that the aristocrats and the revolutionaries want to see dead, and the common folk want to see acquitted. All right, let's just introduce yourself first, sir. This is a delicate matter that arouses considerable moral controversy. What is your name? My name is Patrice Lecomte, Monsieur le Juge. You've been accused of murder. Do you want to admit your guilt? According to my medical knowledge, Mr. Rabiot could have been poisoned by anything he had eaten throughout the day. Let us remember that we are talking about a person of advanced years. It may have also been a natural death. So naturally, as you claim, that death curiously occurred at the doorstep of your office, and you have nothing to do with it. Coincidences happen. Do I understand that you are denying it? Indeed. Okay, so who... This is Patrice Lecomte, a respected 54-year-old physician residing in the Parisian suburb of Saint-Ouen. He has been accused of committing a murder. His victim is Victor Rabiot, the husband of one of the defendant's female patients, Valerie. Okay, so are you killing your patient's husband so that you can then be free to be romantic with the new widow? The 63-year-old victim visited the accused to discuss his suspicions. What kind of suspicions? Some time ago, Rabiot was led to believe that his wife was having improper relations with the accused. Okay, so there's some indication of infidelity. The guy goes to talk about it with the supposed cheater, and then ends up dead. The witnesses testified to seeing Victor Rabiot stumble from the doctor's office, white and trembling. He managed to only take a few steps into the street before collapsing with horrible gurgling sounds. The National Guard patrol that arrived in the scene were the first to notice the victims clutching a broken glass containing a few drops of wine. The investigation revealed it was probably the same wine that Rabiot drank while talking to the physician. So, sounds like some kind of poisoning. The suspicion of murder obviously fell on the physician, who, by virtue of his profession, has access to substances that can be used to poison wine. Provided that the physician's affair with his patients turned out to be true, we also have a motive. As we learned unofficially, the woman did in fact pay the doctor suspiciously regular visits, however we have no evidence yet. Both Citizen Rabiot and Citizen Lecomte are wealthy and well known among the Parisian aristocracy, the aristocracy, that's how you say that word, which now demands a quick and fair judgment. Evidence: a broken glass containing wine, Valerie Rabiot's letter to her lover, which reads, "I will wait for you tonight in the usual place, your V." And what do we want to answer the questions? Was his act counter-revolutionary, and what were the victim and defendant drinking during their meeting? I mean, I think we know that. It's no and wine. But let's just check what happens. If we give him the death penalty... Ooh. The common folk hate that. If we acquit him... Geez, can we survive that if that happens? That's really freaking low. That's a good question. We may find out how way we die. The common folk may rise up and kill us. Okay. Let's just discuss this then. Well, let's check our notebooks to see what's going on. Because it was glowing. I don't care. Oh yeah, we have to unlock the questions. So evidence, motive, course of events, method, and witnesses. Murder is a method. I don't know. Valerie Rabiot's note is a evidence. Access to poisonous substance is a method. Running out of the office is evidence. Running out of the office is course of events. Okay. Bond with the accused. That's perhaps a motive. And also course of events. Okay, also an evidence. Okay, I'm sorry. Also a... Let's skip that for now. Respective physician. Course of event. That was not correct. We have to use our influence. I'm pretty low on influence right now. Murder. Method. No, murder is a course of event. Murder happened. Oh my lordy Jesus. We just failed this completely. Wow. We're idiots. We are absolute idiots. Did you have an affair with Miss Valerie Rabiot? This question insults me as a professional. Mrs. Rabiot is my patient, and the nature of our relations are purely medical. A physician can fall in love, and professionalism has nothing to do with it. I see my patients as suffering individuals, and my focus is on trying to help them. Maybe he examined her several times. You know how. Then why would Miss Rabiot come to your office both so often with such regularity? I cannot reveal any details of my patient's health conditions. Miss Rabiot is a delicate woman who must take care of herself. Well, I guess I'll just ask you all the questions. The victim had a note in her pocket from which it appears Mrs. Rabiot was to meet you. Is my name stated there? No, it is not. Then with whom was Citizen Rabiot meeting? I am a physician, not a soothsayer. Mrs. Rabiot did not use my office to confide in me regarding her private affairs. She's a very modest and well-mannered. Victor Rabiot, however, suspected it was you. Perhaps after visiting me, he was planning to see the next suspect, but never made it. That doesn't make any sense. What did you think was the cause of Citizen Rabiot's death? He killed him. That was the cause. He might have been poisoned, but I would say it was angina pectoris, a problem with his heart. Have other physicians confirmed this opinion? I could not say, and it was not a question for the investigators. If they ever move a finger to make the slightest effort, as if they ever move a finger to make the slightest effort, do people often run away during such heart troubles? I've never come across anything like that during my practice, but the human body still remains a mystery to us. Well, listen to this first-class sweet-talking. Well, I guess I have to let him go, because I've completely flummoxed all the questions. Well, hate to say it, but no, and one, and sign it, and done, and get out of here. This was a terrible failure. I quit him. I don't have the ability to let him go, or to put him in jail, or to off with his head either. So, get out of here. Not guilty. What a strange story. Now what? Anything more for me today, sir? We need to get our relations back on track here. We need to... What? Yeah, an evening with grandfather. We definitely need that. Yeah, let's go an evening with grandfather. It's gonna hurt Bernard, like, terribly. But we need the people. I don't care about the influence on the revolutionaries. They can go down. I don't care about that. Alright. Now there's this board that I don't really understand. They're really coming in force, huh? New opportunities. The statue has reached another level of development. You can seize another building. Okay, it's 25% done. Do we want the political salon, the printing house, or the hideout? Political salon. Actions granted by this building facilitate your work at the court. Printing house will enable actions against the Muscadins and the Revolutionary Patrol. Or the hideout will help your agents operate more efficiently in Paris. Let's do the political salon. Seize this building, please. Yes. How? Seize the building? Did I do it? It didn't change? Did I do it? You're already seizing this building. Okay. So this area over here has high fervor, so I need to deal with that, and I think the diplomat does that. Lower the fervor over here, please. Here's the Revolutionary Patrol. You are wounded. You are inactive. They're taking over this section. I don't really like that. They're really... If they keep pushing on me like this, being in force like that, they will totally take over. So I might just have to let this section go. What do you do? Put out riots and you somehow do influence? Is that right? Increase your influence over the district? Yeah, so... I kind of don't want to go here because the Revolutionary Patrol is there. And the Muscadins are over here. So let's increase my influence here. And there's my spy. Here's his main capital area. Totally controlled by the enemy. Can't do anything about that. Agent was injured. Agent was injured. So I can't do anything. I just have to let him heal. No, can I put him back, please? Yeah, so can I just move him home and let him heal? Can't do anything. So I'm going to move him over here. That way he's far away from everybody. And, I guess we'll let that be that. Arresting the mayor. Perfect intrigue. Reputation plus 10, common folks plus 4, aristocrats plus 4, revolutionaries plus 4. Beatrice Caron, the blackmailer. Beatrice was able to escape the guards and send a message to Marie Pache. Of course she escaped. Of course she escaped. She told her to be at Rue Saint-Maur with the money to compensate for the damage done by their relationship. We must intervene. Beatrice turned out to be unreasonable. Instead of saving her life and running to the other side of Europe, she remained in Paris to engage in blackmail. She is extorting money from a person she was supposed to love. The entire plan will collapse if she talks about the testimony we made her sign. Go with the guards, send the guards alone. I don't think we want to be involved. We don't want to be seen. So let's send the guards alone. And this is not good. Marie killed twice. The guards found Beatrice's body, stabbed by the mayor's daughter. When Marie noticed the guards, she cried freedom and cut her own throat. The situation got out of hand. Information travels quickly, and the mayor is likely to already know what happened to his daughter, that she paid for his sins. Do not feel guilty. Focus on tomorrow's trials. Do not feel guilty. Well, I feel guilty, even though it tells me not to feel guilty. Okay, well, you know what? I guess maybe we should have went with the guards. Maybe we could have talked her down. Revolutionaries plus 4, aristocrats plus 4, common folk plus 4, reputation plus 10. And the day, please. Oh, actually, what do we see here? What's the hierarchy? Pasha got down a rung and Fidel went up. All right. End the day, please. Act 1, Liberté, day 20. Yeah, I'm probably going to end the episode here. Run them a little shorter than normal, maybe. Just a day an episode, unless something really wild happens. So, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you again next time.